Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hello, everybody. Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams coming to you from the Rock this afternoon. Lady Rocks basketball, the Westfield Shamrocks and the Hamilton Heights Huskies. And Perry, this is always one of those games that, regardless of what the record of these two teams is, they play each other tough. And last year, down at the,
up at Hamilton Heights,
the Rocks lost, and they want to avenge that loss. But it's one of those games where you're never sure what's going to happen.
Absolutely, and both teams have a very solid team. Of course, Westfield led by number 20 senior Alicia Crockett, who is a Michigan commit and an outstanding ball player. And on the other side, the gal that leads the way is only a sophomore, Cameron Runner, who does an outstanding job for the Huskies. In fact, Brad, when I was looking at the stats and everything for over the last 2 years, and of course through COVID they lost about 4 games last year, but through 36 games in Cameron Runner's career, she's got 628 points. So she's easily going to become barring any injuries or anything, going to be one of the all-time great scorers for Hamilton Heights. So she's a player, and Michaela Moran in the middle, and also Maya Shields, a senior who had to sit out last year, but she's back this year. So it's a good basketball team, and of course Westfield, like I said, led by Crockett. But this senior class that they have over there of Roby and Tebby and that group and Remax are a group of seniors that's been around a while, and they're a very good ball club. So we'll get ready to turn this over to the PA announcer, probably getting right down here.
Yeah, Brian Bausman is the public address announcer here today for the Shamrocks. But until he takes over, Perry, a couple keys to the game for each of these teams. What do each of them have to do to win today?
Well, the one thing about it is the same as always on the side of Hamilton Heights. They have to control Crockett, okay? Because, a lot of people said Alicia Crockett, even at her size at 6'3", she's the type of player that she can handle a ball like a 5'6" guard, and we've seen that before. And she has a tremendous ability. She has a good outside shot, but, man, when she goes to the bucket, she can score.
Well, let's turn it over to Brian Bausman, who's the public address announcer today for the Shamrocks for the opening festivities.
Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to CSI Gymnasium at Westfield High School for our varsity matchup between the visiting Hamilton Heights Lady Huskies and our hometown Westfield Lady Rocks. At this time, if you could, please stand to honor America with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Now for our starting lineups. First to introduce the visiting Hamilton Lady Huskies. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 2, Ella Hickok. At another guard, 5'8" senior, number 4, Mia Shields. At another guard, 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Cameron Runner. Starting at forward, 5'8" sophomore, number 24, Hadley Cherry. And starting at center, a 6'3" senior, number 42, Michaela Moran. The Huskies are coached by Keegan Cherry. And now the starting lineups for your Westfield Lady Rocks. At one guard, a 5'7" senior, number 23, Olivia Roby. And another guard, 5'8" senior, number 21, Chesney Tebby. Starting at forward, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Michaela Rudolph. Starting at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Alyssa Crockett. And at another forward, a 5'10" senior, she's 18 years old today, number 24, Haley Remax.
Perry, there you have the starting lineups, and Perry, I think we're in for a whale of a game here this afternoon. You know, this has always been one of the classic battles in Hamilton County. You know, not only a good game, but kind of a rivalry game, these teams being neighbors to the north and south, and it makes for an interesting day.
Yeah, this ought to be a good one. I'm excited about getting this started. In fact, Hamilton County TV will be here for a doubleheader today as the Westfield Shamrocks host some team south of here that they're going to play that's called the #1 team in the state, the Carmel Greyhounds. So
son of a gun. Sounds like that ought to be a good time tonight.
Should be a fairly good crowd here tonight.
I would think so.
Well, here we go.
A lot of great basketball going on in Hamilton County. Rocks come up with the initial tip. Chesney Tebby sets the offense. Roby. Alicia Crockett. Around the horn. Nice ball movement so far by the Shamrocks.
But also good defense by the Huskies.
Yes, yeah, they're right on top of them. Almost putting a double team on the ball handler.
They're going to set it back up here.
Remax all the way across the court to Olivia Roby. She tries the three, misses. I believe that was last touched by
Ella
Hickok. Yeah. So the Shamrocks will retain possession of the ball under their net. Shamrocks come in here 13-3 in the season, or rather 14-3. The Huskies at 13-3. Our congratulations to Jenny Smith. She passed the 100 mark as far as coaching wins earlier this week, and the Shamrocks are on the board first. Haley Remax with the first 2 points of the game.
That was good patience by the Rocks there.
Yeah, they held that ball for almost a minute.
But didn't take a bad shot, so.
Both of these teams known to be defensive teams. Roby resets the offense in the corner to Crockett. Rudolph. Back to Roby. Rocks being very patient, looking for that inside shot. Not afraid to take the outside shot, though. Nice jump ball there. Nice jumper there. That was very nicely blocked by Michaela Moran for the Huskies.
Hadley Cherry with the rebound for the Huskies on that block shot.
Hickok gets the ball around Shields. Shields under the net. That one's deflected out of bounds, and Huskies will retain the possession.
The Huskies start 3 sophomores and 2 seniors, so they got a little bit of both there, a little young and a little old.
Hickok sets the offense, looked to drive, brought it back out. All the way in the corner, under the net. That's to Shields.
Moran on the basket
Correction,
there.
Moran, yes. Michaela Moran. I saw the 4 on the uniform. I didn't see the 2. Under the net. Nice move there by Crockett. Misses the shot, but the Rocks get the ball back. Tipped.
Runner with the steal.
By Runner. Takes it end to end. Out for a 3-point try. That one's close. But
it looked
not.
like it might have been partially blocked, but I'm not real sure.
It looked like it may have been.
It died.
Chesney Tebby back in the corner. Roby gets it. And the Huskies
Hadley
come
Cherry
up with the ball.
Rebound.
Cherry sends it over to Hickok. Hickok setting the offense. Just about 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 2-2, expecting a low-scoring game.
Uh-oh.
Shamrocks get the ball back on the steal. Tebby took it all the way around, was going to the net, then dished it off, and it finally ended up in the hands of Michaela Rudolph.
Nice pass in there by Roby.
I was going to say earlier, the Shamrocks give up only 39.8 points per game, where the Huskies give up 33.6. So we could see a rather low-scoring game here tonight with the defense
correct.
the way it is. Nice move inside there by Mia Shields. And we're all tied up at 4. Shamrocks with the ball. Roby. Well outside the arc. Rudolph. Back to Crockett. Crockett sends it over to Chesney Tebby. Tebby gets it under the net. Remax is trying to make the turnaround, but could not make the turnaround jumper. And I believe that the Shamrocks are going to be called for a foul here, probably on Haley Remax. That is the case.
Good rebound, good position under there by Hickok.
Mm-hmm. Gone 4 minutes already in this quarter. 4-4 the score. First foul of the quarter. Hickok sends it into the corner. Shields almost lost it there. She's trapped in the corner. And the Hamilton Heights Huskies are going to have to call a 30-second timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. If you are a person who likes defensive basketball, I think today is going to be your day. As I was saying a little earlier before the timeout, Huskies giving up 33.6 a game. Shamrocks giving 39.8. Anybody who's giving up less than 40 points a game, that's a good defensive team.
And when you put the two together,
Hickok back out to Shields.
Huskies are not in any hurry. They want to get a good shot here.
Hickok sends it over in the corner. Runner had it.
A good matchup here today is Olivia Roby is a very good defensive player, and she's on the number one scorer for the Huskies in Cam Runner, and both of them are about the same size, got good speed, so that could be an interesting battle to watch here today.
Cameron Runner resetting the offense. That one's stolen
by Tebby.
Tebby keeps it, just manages to keep it inbounds and get it over to the Shamrocks. Here comes Crockett, sends it over to Roby. Roby with the shot misses. Finally, Mia Shields comes up with the ball, and I think we're going to have a foul called here on Emery Collinsworth for the Shamrocks. That is the case. Collinsworth came in following the timeout. Once again, the tenacious defense.
Collinsworth has done a good job this year for coming off the bench for the Rocks. She's averaging 4.2. Good shooter. 41%.
Under the basket. Moran chose not to shoot. Back to Moran. Looking for the turnaround jumper. Does not get the roll. Militia Crockett is there to take it. Down to Collinsworth. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. But again, good defensive pressure by both teams so far here in the early going.
Number 20, Kaylee Roden has come in the ball game for the Huskies.
Roden, a 5'4 junior. Roby looking for help. Finally gets it from Chesney Tebby. Back to Roby, all the way into the corner. Crockett with it, sends it all the way across the court to Collinsworth. Nice spin move there by Roby. Gets it over to Crockett. She's a little short on the shot. I'm sorry, that's not Crockett. That's Kiki Lovelace, who has come into the game for the Shamrocks. Ellie Kelleher is into the game now for the Shamrocks. Chesney Tebby getting a little bit of rest. 3 on the way there from Kelleher is short.
Hickok on the rebound.
Shamrocks lose the ball, and Huskies take over with Ella Hickok setting the offense. A lot of action outside the three-point line so far in this game.
For Westfield, Kelleher and Lovelace both came in the ball game. They're both sophomores and have seen much more playing time as the season has progressed.
Ellie Kelleher picks that one up for the Shamrocks. That's her third. That's going to be a shooting foul, so Mia Shields will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. She's an 84% free throw shooter. And the Hamilton Heights Huskies take the lead at 5-4.
Brad, I think that's Kelleher's first foul.
Did I say it was her? It is her first. Yeah. It was a third team foul.
Okay.
Shields gets both ends. She's got 4 points for the Huskies. 1:24 remaining here, first quarter. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on Hamilton County Television Sports. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. Into the corner. Collinsworth takes the jumper, nothing but net. Emery Collinsworth is on the board for the Shamrocks, and we're back tied at 6 apiece. Coming up in the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter. Shields loses the ball but gets it right back. And the Shamrocks are going to pick up another foul. Shamrocks, this will be their 4th foul.
I think that's going to be on Collinsworth.
That is her second, 4th team foul of the half.
And so Crockett's coming back in pretty quick. Of course, she doesn't spend much time on the bench anyways.
No, you don't want a person averaging 18.6 on the bench very long. And she's kind of the floor captain out there, too. Under the net, nice move there. Nice block by Crockett. Once again, we're seeing a lot of great defensive moves, and when Crockett blocked that ball,
it went off of
Moran, and the Shamrocks have got a chance to take the lead here late in the first quarter. Into the corner. Jumper just inside the three-point line by Roby, misses.
Runner with the rebound. She brings it down the floor.
Into the corner, back to Shields. Or Hickok, rather, I'm sorry.
They're probably going to set it up for one here, Brad.
Yeah, they're coming up on 11 seconds right now. Runner with the ball, trying to get down the lane.
Oh.
She was fouled.
I think it's going to be on Roby.
There were 2 players right around her. So Alicia Crockett picks up her first, 5th team foul of the half.
And that's Cam Runner's first point of the ball game.
Night, yeah.
She's averaging 18 points a game.
77% free throw shooter.
Misses the second.
Just a little time left. Here's the long shot down the court. It's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter, it's the Hamilton Heights Huskies 7, Westfield Shamrocks 6. You're listening, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Welcome back to the Rock. Girls high school basketball on Hamilton County Television. Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors. Welcome back once again to the mill. Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. And Perry, as we said, a defensive battle going out there. 13 points scored in the quarter. Normally you'd see about maybe a 12-3 or 12-12 or 15-12 score at the end of the quarter. Instead, we're just seeing a total of 13 points on the board here in this quarter. Huskies with the initial possession. Hickok, runner, all the way across into the corner. Shields under the basket. She hit the baseline. Yep, hit the baseline, out of bounds. Biggest problem in this game so far for the Westfield Shamrocks is they've picked up 5 team fouls already, of which Emery Collinsworth has 2, to 0 on the Hamilton Heights Huskies. End-to-end for number 10, Ellie Kelleher, and she misses an easy layup.
Moran with the rebound for the Huskies.
You gotta credit the Husky defense on that one. They were right on her and just wouldn't let her get a good shot off. Oh, interesting there. Michaela Moran had the ball blocked out of her hands by the Shamrocks, and Rocks ended up coming up with it. Good defense again by both teams. Here's Chesney Tebby with a 3 attempt. She misses. Gets her own rebound over in the corner to Roby. Roby takes it out high. Kelleher with it. Back to Roby. Tebby. Crockett all the way across.
Nice pass
under the
inside.
basket to Crockett. She gets on the board for her first 2 points of
Good
the game.
pass by Remax inside to Crockett, but that's that senior leadership, and those 4 seniors have been playing with each other since elementary school, so they're pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah, they've got that ESP for each other, really.
Yeah.
Huskies with the ball. Runner dishes it off under the basket to Moran. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Michaela Moran. That's the first foul on Moran, first foul on the team. She just kind of leaned down there and put the shoulder first, didn't she, Perry?
Yeah, she certainly did. Moran came out of the ball game there.
You know, a lot of times when you have a play like that happen, an offensive foul, you get a lot of reaction from the crowd. But I think the crowd knew that was the right call for sure.
Yeah,
nicely blocked there by Hickok, and the Huskies come up with the ball. Hickok setting the offense. Rocks ahead 8-7 here. 5:30 remaining in the half. Into the corner, 3 on the way. That one looked a little bit short.
Battle for the ball there.
Finally ends up in the hands of the Hamilton Heights Huskies. Hickok with it into the corner. Another 3 on the way. That one misses. And I thought Alicia Crockett was going to end up losing that ball, but she kept it right under the net.
Nice pass there.
Oh, Roby was right there and just could not make the easy jump shot.
Well, that series of plays was a little ragged there.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I think some of the reasons that some of these players aren't making these easy shots, Perry, is they're feeling.
Oh, nice steal by almost steal by Roby there.
They're feeling the defense on them. Huskies with the ball. Roten back to Shields. Shields tries for a 3. She misses. Ends up in the hands of Crockett. Crockett gets it to Tebby. Tebby tries the layup. She misses. She had good defense on her, though, Perry.
Absolutely.
Hickok with the ball quickly down the court. 4:12 remaining here.
The pace has picked up a little bit here in the second quarter, but
it certainly has.
We haven't scored too many points. But there's been good defense played right here.
Mm-hmm. Kaylee Roten with the ball.
Doesn't look like the Huskies are in any hurry. Remax puts a little pressure on Roten.
Into the corner. That's going to be a block, and that's going to go on Haley Remax.
Yeah.
That's going to be, if that's on Remax, that is on her. That's going to be her. Yep, that's going to be her second. 6th team foul of the half, so going to be an advantage going to the Hamilton Heights Huskies here with the for the rest of the half here on the common fouls, Perry. They'll be shooting at least a 1-and-1. Hickok with the ball, carefully looking over the defense, trying to figure out how to get some penetration here. Not too many inside shots so far. 3 on the way for the Huskies off the hands of Shields. She misses. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Westfield Shamrocks.
Moran comes back in the ball game. Also Loveless for Westfield comes in.
3:19. Chesney Tebby brings the ball down the court. Crockett out in front of the net. Back to Crockett. She takes a 3. That one's going to be a little bit short.
Nice rebound by Roby.
Roby is right there. She gets the shot up, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Hickok. Oh, really? I guess I ought to quit anticipating here.
So Roten picks up the foul.
Roby on the first free throw shot is good.
Gets her first points of the game. Oh, just didn't get the roll. And
nice
what an effort there by Loveless to keep that ball.
Absolutely. Good job by Kiki.
She just anticipated how that ball was going to roll off that rim and was right there in perfect position for it. Tebby. Loveless, back to Tebby. Roby coming up on 2.5 minutes. Tebby.
Aubrey Crockett's in the ball game, number 5.
She came sneaking in on us, didn't she? Nice little layup there.
Crockett with a good rebound.
Loveless.
No good.
No good.
Gets her own rebound.
Loveless.
Wow.
Yeah, Crockett had the rebound, and they're letting them play out there.
Yes, they are. Because we have a pretty good vantage point right here, and we're looking right down on this end, at least.
That one was last touched by Chesney Tebby. So the Huskies will retain possession of the ball. 2 minutes, 1 second remaining. Rocks are up by 2 at 9-7. That is the correct score, folks.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the clock on the TV and looking at the score is correct.
Yes.
We don't have a technical problem. We just have a heck of a defensive match going here.
Roby's done an excellent job on Cam Runner here.
That's going to be a timeout that's going to be called by the Hamilton Heights Huskies, and they're going to call a 30-second timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound systems, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask Blades Audio Video Security and our experienced team how we can serve your business.
A chilly January afternoon here in Westfield. It's warm in the gym. They warmed up the defenses, that's for sure, Perry.
Yes, yes, yes.
We can't say that enough with a 9-7 score here in a minute and a half remaining in the quarter. Three on the way. That one is good. That's the first three-point goal of the game, and that goes to Kaylee Roten.
And that puts the Huskies back on top here, 10-9.
Hey, we're in double figures in the score.
Yeah, at least on one side.
Yeah. That one's tipped away.
Good job there by
back
Runner.
And forth a couple times, yeah. Collinsworth finally came up with the ball for the Shamrocks, and here comes Crockett, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line and shoot two. This will be Alyssa Crockett. Michaela Moran picks up the foul for the Huskies. That's her second of the game, third team foul. Alicia Crockett goes to the line. Her first trip to the line tonight.
Tebby back in for the Rocks.
Crockett, Alicia Crockett, a 90% free throw shooter. Almost automatic. Just, boy.
Brad. You jinxed her.
We're going to get a foul called against the Husky, or rather against the
they'll
Shamrocks.
shoot the ball, too.
Yes. I didn't see who they called that on yet. Kiki Lovelace picks it up. That's number 7. And at the line for a 1-and-1 is Cameron Runner. Runner gets the front end. She missed the second of two her last time at the line, so she is now 1 for 3. Gets both.
So she's got 3 points.
All of them coming from the free throw line so far.
Kelleher, Roby, Collinsworth, Remax, and Alicia Crockett for Rocks.
That one's kicked. That's a break for the Shamrocks there. Had that ball not been kicked, Runner was right there and ready to put an easy layup in. So the Shamrocks get the ball back. Down by 2. Another kicked ball.
Runner's playing some pretty good defense on this inbounds.
She's all over the place.
Oh, yeah, she's a great player. Great kid.
Kelleher sends it over to Roby. Collinsworth back to Roby. Kelleher in the corner to Roby. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Crockett with it. Crockett with 3 points so far in the half. Got to get a shot off here. The shot goes up. It's missed, but there's going to be a foul called. And Emery Collinsworth is going to go to the line, but she went down hard right here in front of us.
Yeah, I think right on her hip and kind of twisted her back a little bit.
She's trying to get up on her own power, which she does. She's a little bit gimpy there, but that's to be expected. She took a hard shot to the floor.
Yeah, she did.
So Mia Shields picks up the foul. It'll be her first, 4th team foul of the half. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Collinsworth, who shoots 78% from the line. Officials giving her plenty of time to regain a little bit of composure there.
Yeah,
she took a hard fall. Yep, that was a hard one. Just a little bit off to the right.
Loveless coming and Olivia Roby going out. Roby's done an excellent job, Brad, on Cam Runner this first half.
Collinsworth puts the second one up, and she gets that. She's going to come out.
Yeah, she's hurting pretty good. She's probably going to have the trainer check her out here at the half.
Yes, most definitely. The Huskies just decide to hold on to the ball and not take the final shot. And that will end the first half of play with the Hamilton Heights Huskies leading the Westfield Shamrocks 12-11. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. To pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Imagine a health system where care extends into the streets and neighborhoods where we live. A hospital that listens in any language. With doctors who look like you, who understand there are barriers between you and your health that can't be treated with a prescription. Imagine a hospital named after the people it serves. By the community, for the community. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or visit our website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle and Antrim. As a leader in Central Indiana sports medicine, Community Health Network has a deep line of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists to keep you playing at the top of your game. Whether it's an injury to an extremity or an ACL procedure, community physicians are helping area athletes remain active and competitive. Visit ecommunity.com/sports.
Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 And be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. And if you're looking at the bottom of your television set and thinking, gosh, it can't be halftime, it's only 12-11, that score is correct. We have been in the midst of one of the most defensive battles of games I've seen in a long, long time, Perry.
Absolutely. And the one thing you can tell is if you look at the individual stats, the two leading scorers on this team, who both average a little over 18 points per game, both only have 3 points at the half.
And we don't have any players who have more than one field goal. We have one three-point shot that has gone in for the match. So it's been quite a battle out there up and down the hardwood here, and both of the teams have done a good job of keeping the other outside the three-point line.
But the one thing about the way this game is going right now, the advantage goes to Hamilton Heights.
Yes.
Because this is the type of style that they like to play, and Keegan Cherry likes to be in the ball game at the end to win it. So it's playing in their hand. We've seen Westfield; they can play any way they want.
Yes, they can.
Get up down the floor, but I would probably you'll see much more the ball in the hands of Alicia Crockett this second half.
Speaking of Crockett, she has it to Tebby over in the corner to Roby. She takes a 15-foot shot, and she makes it. So the scoring opens early here in the third quarter. It took us a minute and a half to get a score in the first quarter. Huskies with the ball. Runner tries to get it under the net. She's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. And I believe that's, Olivia Roby is going to pick up her first foul. Runner is a 77% free throw shooter. Gets the first. All of her points so far tonight have come from the free throw line. 4 points. She's 4 for 5 from the line. Now 5 for 6 from the line for 5 points. Not very often she's held without a field goal. During a half. Roby over to Crockett all the way across. Remax, that one is tipped by Runner. She can't make the easy layup.
But the job on defense that Olivia Roby did there kind of took her out of her flow.
Yes, it did. Took her out of her rhythm. Crockett for three. She's just a little bit strong on that one. Mia Shields comes up with the rebound.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that was almost an over and back. That was close. Referee was standing right there on the line.
I think Hella Hickok realized, whoa, I better speed up here a little bit.
Moran sent it back to Hickok. Hickok back to Moran. She turns, puts the jump shot up, misses, gets her own rebound. That one's picked up by Haley Remax and into the hands of Alicia Crockett. Crockett into the corner. Nice little floater there by Olivia Roby, but that one misses again. The shooting percentage has got to be low today, Perry.
Yeah.
Very low. But the good defense does that. Ella Hickok trying to set the offense for the Huskies. They've got a 1-point lead. Driving. Once again outside that three-point line. Hadley Cherry trying to get something going. That one almost goes out of bounds, but eventually into the hands of the Shamrocks. Let's see how they're going to call that. That was last touched by the Shamrocks. So the Huskies will get the ball back.
I wasn't sure down there on that other end, and we're not close enough to say either way, but
Kaylee Roten comes back off the bench for the Huskies. She got quite a bit of reserve playing time in the first half. There's a little close foul called on Haley Remax. That's going to be number 3 on her.
Most of the year, Hadley Cherry and Roden have rotated back and forth in the starting lineup, and they basically get about the same playing time unless, one's hot and you don't have to bring the other one in. But
Kiki Lovelace takes the place of Haley Remax out there. Right under the basket to Moran, and she makes it.
Good job there by Michaela Moran.
Yep, she picks up her 4th point of the game match. 3-point lead for the Hamilton Heights Huskies. Lovelace back to Tebby. Alyssa Crockett in the corner, double team. Brings it out toward the middle. That time we're going to get a reach-in foul, and I believe that's going to go against Cameron Runner. Ooh, okay. Ella Hickok picks it up instead of Runner. First team foul of the half. Emery Collinsworth comes in. All the way across. 3 on the way. That one is good by Olivia Roby.
Olivia Roby with the ability of Crockett to be able to throw that pass completely across the floor there. Like that left Roby wide open.
That one's tipped by Crockett, but she loses the ball right out in front. Moran can never get control of it. Lovelace finally gets it, and Moran's going to pick up the foul. This could be a factor for the Huskies.
That's 4 on her.
That's number 3 on her.
Hadley Cherry and Ellie Callagher checked in the ball game here. One for Kelleher for Westfield and Cherry for Hamilton Hines.
From the corner under the net to Chesney Tebby. And Chesney Tebby gets her first 2 points.
That was way too easy of a basket to Huskies give up there.
Yeah. Nice move by the Shamrocks, though. That was well set up. Shamrocks moving the ball very well. Roten with a 3-point shot.
Roden's very capable, Brad, of going off and hitting
That's her
streaking some threes in here.
Her second 3 of the night. She had one in the second quarter. Huskies up by 1 once again. That one's almost poked away and finally is.
Nice steal by Hickok there from Tebby. Runner setting it up.
Yep, she's setting it up. Got Roby right on her. Roby finally comes out. Shields. Kelleher approaches her all the way across the floor. Hickok. Back and forth, back to Hickok. Kelleher closely on her. Nice move there, but oh, wow, she just missed the layup. Alyssa Crockett was there to get the rebound. And the Shamrocks with a chance to take the lead.
Ooh. That could have went either way right there.
That was close.
And it's hard for us to tell up here. I mean, but Coach Keegan Cherry was not happy with that call.
Roten picks up her third team foul of the half. Going to the line for a couple will be Ellie Kelleher. She picks up her first points of the game on that free throw. I thought that was going to be called offensive from my standpoint.
Yeah, me too. But
but we're at the far end of the court.
Way away from it. Nice. Oh dear. We'll have to hurry here.
After the scrum there, the Huskies finally get the ball back.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
A
mental mistake there by Kaylee Roten. She just took her eye off the ball just long enough that when that ball came into her hand, Perry, she was in the wrong place.
Timeout, full timeout.
The Westfield Shamrocks have called a full timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Schwartz Bait and Tackle sells live bait, name brand tackle. We seek out almost everything you need for fishing. Schwartz Bait and Tackle is progressively becoming the #1 place for all. We also have informed fishermen that will also State Road 19.
Well, Perry, back here at the Rock for the Huskies, if somebody would have told me the Cameron Runner would have 5 points, meaning the second leading scorer on the Huskies for this game tonight, that wouldn't have surprised me, but she does not have a field goal yet. That is really a surprise.
And hasn't really taken one.
No,
she's been fouled that she got the free throws, but as far as taking a shot at the basket, she has not.
Shamrocks inbound the ball. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. They've got a 1-point lead.
And keep in mind, Crockett's only got 3 points.
Yeah. 3 on the way there from Collinsworth. She misses. Quickly down the court, end to end, is Runner, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Olivia Roby picks that one up. That's her second, third team foul of the half. Runner back to the line once again. 6 of 7 from the line, 6 points total. Gets the second one. So she's 7 for 8 for the line for a total of 7 points in the game. 2 minutes exactly.
I'll tell you, Brad, this battle between Runner and Olivia Roby's been a good one. I can tell you that. Because a couple of these Shields with the ball.
Yeah. Roby made a mental mistake there, and she just telegraphed that, and Shields took it. Now, Kelleher does exactly the same thing. She puts the jump shot up, and she gets it. Ellie Kelleher with her fourth point of the match. Shamrocks are ahead by 1 once again. All the way under. Here's one from the corner. Misses, rebounded by Collinsworth.
Cherry on the miss over there from the corner.
Collinsworth for the 3 misses. We're going to have a foul called. Shamrock's got a break on that one, Perry.
Absolutely, but it all has to go to the good job that Tebby did down there.
Ella Hickok picks up her second, 4th team foul of the half. Chesney Tebby was just about to fall out of bounds.
There it is, Alicia Crockett.
Alicia Crockett.
Now she's got 6.
Yep, she's got 6. Olivia Roby with 7. They're the leading scorers for the Shamrocks. 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Hickok back in the corner. Long one missed by Shields. All the way down to Tebby. Tebby gets it under the net into the corner. 3 on the way there from Kelleher. She misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies.
Good defensive play right down there by Chesney.
I believe this is the biggest lead for either team in this game period. 4 points for the Shamrocks.
Good defense right there by the Huskies because they were taking it into Crockett.
They take that ball right away. And Runner sets the offense. Under 30 seconds here remaining in the third quarter. Roby letting her dribble the ball. Roby doesn't approach her. She'll probably not move until there's about 10 seconds on the clock. Here at the 10 mark.
She's going to go.
She drives into the corner. 3 on the way. That one is short. So at the end of 3 quarters of play from the Rock, it's the Westfield Shamrocks 25, the Hamilton Heights Huskies 21. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Well, from the Rock, we're 3/4 of the way there with the Shamrocks leading the Hamilton Heights Huskies 25-21. I'd like to thank our technical crew. Got producer, director Will Wofford here today, camera operator August Lacone, and, of course, overseeing everything, the man in charge, Jim Wofford. Thanks to these guys for doing such a great job bringing these games to us.
Want to remind everybody we'll be back here tonight at the Rock as the Carmel Greyhounds come to town to play the Westfield Shamrocks.
Hamilton Heights with the initial possession. They're called for a 5-second violation. That's I'm surprised to see that from an experienced player like Cameron Runner, Perry, that she gets the 5-second call on her. She's a little bit young, but still a good experienced player. Chesney Tebby, she telegraphed that. That's going to be a double dribble.
Yeah.
Michaela Moran picked that ball up and then started to dribble again. Clearly a double dribble.
Yeah, I think the only thing Keegan was questioning, the fire referee called it down there, and he had his the player had their back, Moran had their back to him. That's the only thing. I mean, it was no doubt that was a double dribble. But as coaches, you got to challenge those things, right?
3 on the way. Don't get the bounce, but Chesney Tebby gets the ball back. She's tied up by Hickok, and there'll be a jump ball, and the possession will go right back to the Westfield Shamrocks.
Even though Tebby hasn't scored a lot of points, she's done a very good job on the
Crockett for a 3.
Done a very good job on the defensive side.
That's got to make Jenny Smith and the rest of the Westfield staff real happy to see her. That's 2 threes in a row in this quarter. Rather, one in this quarter and one last quarter.
They tried to get the ball into Moran, and Crockett knocked it out here, so good defensive play by Crockett. Crockett's now has 9.
And the Rocks pick up another foul. Crockett picks up her second foul, 4th foul of the half. Tried to make an overhand reverse sweep there by Cameron Runner. The only thing she hit was the net. Ball goes out of bounds. Shamrocks have it. Trying to add to their 7-point lead. Huskies have yet to score in this quarter. Kelleher gets it into the corner. Back in the corner to Kelleher. All the way across. Olivia Roby with a 3. Keegan Cherry decides it's time to have a timeout and talk things over. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com.
Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Back to the live action here at the Rock. Huskies had the ball, turned it over. Shamrocks with a chance to extend their 10-point lead. 3 on the way from the corner. That one's a little bit short by Olivia Roby. Just about 2.5 minutes ago, we started the fourth quarter, Perry, and the Shamrocks had a 4-point lead. They have increased that lead to 10 points and have held the Huskies scoreless here so far in the fourth quarter.
Well, Brad, that's the one thing that happens here, you know, that great senior leadership that Westfield has between Roby and then great stars do great things, and Alicia Crockett hit 2 3-pointers, so that's what she does. Nice move right there.
Oh, wow, what a
Gets another
spin move. Alicia Crockett's in double figures with 11 points for the game. 5:05 remaining in this one. That one goes out of bounds over the outstretched hands of Kaylee Roten. And the Shamrocks will take over once again. Huskies.
They got to regroup here. I mean,
they're kind of self-destructing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. You're right.
Which is unlike their team. Tebby took the 3, missed. That was last touch, I believe, by Moran.
Yeah, it went off Moran.
So once again, the Huskies make another substitution.
Moran goes out. Cherry comes in.
Rocks finally get the ball into the hands of Haley Remax. Chesney Tebby sends it across the court to Kelleher. Tebby. Crockett to the free throw line for Remax. Back to Crockett. Crockett backs it up. Shamrocks in no hurry right now, Perry, with a 12-point lead.
Well, they don't have to be.
Right under the basket. Back out to Haley Remax, and Remax picks up her 4th point of the game.
That was a great assist by Crockett. She
yes,
could have taken that shot, but she saw a player open. And
oh, my. Kelleher almost took that ball away, but the Huskies get it back.
Oh.
And
Mia Shields
picks up a 3-point goal. And we're going to have a full timeout called. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound systems, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask Blades Audio Video Security and our experienced team how we can serve your business.
Welcome back to the Rock. 3 minutes, 58 seconds. 3 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in this one, Perry, and the Shamrocks came out and went on a 10-0 run to start this quarter. And finally, just a moment ago at the 4-minute mark, it was Mia Shields who finally broke the ice for the Huskies, giving them a 3-point goal and reducing the lead for the Shamrocks right now down to 11 points halfway through the quarter.
It's going to be interesting going down the floor this time because the Huskies really need a stop here if they're going to stay in this ball game.
And Keegan Cherry called that timeout. And I imagine that's probably exactly what they were talking about. And once again, the Shamrocks, not in any big hurry to score here, but they'll take the good shot when they can get it under the net. That one's going to be, I think that was last. Did they signal which way that's going yet? I thought that.
I think they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, they're talking. Yeah, I thought it went off the Shamrocks, but initially I think they were thinking it was off the Huskies. But the Huskies will get the opportunity, and this is what they need to do to get back in this game, Perry. Not only, let's see if they can get going on the offensive side of the ball too. In the corner, 3 on the way. That one bounces off the back of the rim. And Ellie Kelleher got tied up there.
Well, for what Keegan Cherry, as we were talking about, drew up, that was exactly what he drew up there. I mean,
yeah.
They got the stop down there at the other end. They came down, had a good look at a three-pointer, and it didn't fall, and sometimes that happens like that.
Well, in basketball, it's such a game of streaks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The one thing about it is here, the clock is on Westfield's side, and, this senior-laden group, they can handle the ball very, very well. We've seen them do this many times. Nice job by Tebby.
Chesney Tebby, she picks up her 4th point of the game. Back to a 13-point lead with 2:32 on the clock here in the 4th. Back around under the basket. Hadley Cherry took the shot, missed. Chesney Tebby comes down. She gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
That's going to be against Runner, I'm pretty sure.
That's exactly who it's being called on. 16 fouls now on the Huskies, 4 on the Shamrocks. Tebby goes to the line, gets the front end. Point number 5 for the senior guard.
Moran comes back in the ball game for the Huskies.
They need her defense out there. Chesney Tebby, who shoots 39% from the free throw line, got both of those. Good for her. Huskies with the ball, trying to make something happen here. Down by 15. Chesney Tebby picks up the foul. That's her first. 5th team foul of the half.
She tried to tie up Ella Hickok, and she just got her hands in there.
Doing the right, the intention was right.
Yeah. The idea was correct.
Moran over into the corner. 3 on the way. That one's a little bit strong. Nice rebound by Chesney Tebby. She'll reset the offense for Jenny Smith. Into the corner. That one is off the hands of, I believe that was off Ella Hickok. So
yeah.
The Rocks will get the ball back. 1:38 seconds.
(39-24). It's for 3 quarters. This was a heck of a ball game, right?
Yeah, very, very close. Lane violation. Alicia Crockett was just camped out there just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
1:31 remaining, 39-24 Westfield. Don't forget to join us tonight. Be back here for Westfield boys basketball
against the Carmel Greyhounds.
That ought to be this ought to be a rock'em and sock'em game.
The first field goal by Cameron Runner.
Yes, it is.
With 1 minute left to go in the game.
9 points for the game. Crockett puts it up, misses.
Charging foul on Crockett. Roden got set in there and drew the charging foul.
Crockett picks up her third, sixth team foul of the half. It's all academic now with 1 minute remaining in this one. We'll have JV action starting, I believe it's 6 tonight, if I'm correct, Perry?
Yes.
Varsity probably around 7 to 7:45. Hope you'll be able to join us. That's
nice
Michaela
shot,
Moran. She's got 6, averages 9.7.
Timeout here.
And the Westfield Shamrocks call a correction. The Hamilton Heights Huskies call a full timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
As a leader in Central Indiana sports medicine, Community Health Network has a deep line of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists to keep you playing at the top of your game. Whether it's an injury to an extremity or an ACL procedure, community physicians are helping area athletes remain active and competitive. Visit ecommunity.com/sports. Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and be sure to visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
48.2 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shamrocks out to an 11-point lead over the Hamilton Heights Huskies. As you were saying earlier, Perry, at the end of one quarter, the Heights Huskies had a 1-point lead, a 1-point lead at halftime. And then Westfield finally took the lead at the end of the third quarter with 25-21. And, boy, there's been a lot of scoring here in this quarter, more so than any other quarter that we've had so far in this game. They're going to try to tie that up. They're going to call that a jump ball. And the possession is going to go to the Hamilton Heights Huskies. We'll not only be back here at Westfield tonight, Friday night. We got a boys-girls doubleheader.
And that should be a good one.
Yeah, it'll be the Hamilton Southeastern Royals coming to Westfield. 6 o'clock for the girls' game, about 8 o'clock for the boys' game. So we got a lot of great basketball coming up this week and the next week or so. Got a foul called here. I believe that's going to go on. You're going to go on Hadley Cherry? No, it's going on Michaela Moran. That is her fourth. That's 17 fouls now. Alicia Crockett gets the inbound pass. Under the basket. Back out. We get a foul called here on the Huskies. That'll be a 1-and-1 now. Mia Shields picks up her second, 8th team foul of the half. Chesney Tebby back to the line. She's 2 for 2 so far from the line tonight. Now 3 for 3. Tebby with 7 points. Averages 5.3. Perfect from the line. A perfect 4 for 4 for Chesney from the line tonight.
She's had a great night defensively, too. She's done an excellent job for the Rocks.
Nice little floater put up there by Cameron Runner. And Cameron Runner is going to end her night with 11 points. That will be the final score. The Westfield Shamrocks 41. The Hamilton Heights Huskies 30. Perry, quickly, your thoughts on the game.
Well, my thoughts tonight's ball game, it was a pretty good game for 3 quarters there. The one thing about it, hats off to the excellent job that Olivia Roby did on Cameron Runner.
Yes.
Tonight. There was only a minute left, and she had not scored a field goal yet in the game. So great job by Olivia Roby at both offensively and defensively. But just a reminder, we'll be here tonight for boys basketball as the Carmel Greyhounds come calling against the Westfield Shamrocks.
Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television Sports. Good day from the Rock.